The Messenia disaster. Hundreds died when this fishing boat crammed with people, desperate to make it to Europe, capsized during the summer of 2023. Today, a British legal first. Someone living here in the UK was sentenced for people smuggling in the Med, one of the world's most deadly migration routes. The court heard the man on trial had repeated and direct links with the gang behind the now infamous Messenia case. But he was convicted for running his own vast operation of 7 dangerously overcrowded fishing boats, hastily repurposed for humans. Shortly after those other boats were intercepted or rescued by the Italian Coast Guard, phone records connected them to smuggling boss Ahmed Ebid.
He said he'll be fully compliant. I said he's got to have them on.
Ebid was arrested close to his home in West London, from where he was masterminding a huge and lucrative trade.
This case provides a chilling glimpse into the shadowy and exploitative world of people smuggling, where, in the words of the judge today, people are so desperate and so vulnerable, they're prepared to pay a huge financial price and a huge personal price, risking their lives, risking the lives of their families in order to enter the EU.
Ebid sourced ill-equipped fishing boats not designed for people, without basic safety gear, from as far afield as Sierra Leone, in a well-organized system that made his gang millions. They advertised their services on social media and used extreme violence to protect their business. The court heard disturbing messages exchanged between Ebid and his contacts. In one, he stated that if anyone didn't pay for their passage, the money should be taken by force. A week later, he was recorded saying phones were not allowed and anyone caught with a phone will be killed and thrown in the sea. The following week, an associate told him small kids they were trafficking were being held in a warehouse and being beaten with sticks.
The conditions on the boats are inhumane. The organised crime networks are only really interested in profit. Ebid himself, we believe, made £12 million profit from the 7 crossings that we can evidence.
Ebid had himself arrived in Europe via a smuggling gang. The court heard that when first living in Italy, he'd used his knowledge of the routes to traffic large amounts of cannabis, but was caught and sentenced to 6 years. He'd eventually claimed asylum in the UK. When he was detained, he was staying in Home Office accommodation and still waiting for his claim to be approved. He told the court he'd just been trying to make a living for his family and wasn't a criminal mastermind, but a bit-part player. His wife burst into tears when his sentence was handed down. 25 years in jail. The judge said Ebid had been motivated not by the plight of the desperate people he claimed he was trying to help, but money. And a stiff sentence would be a deterrent to others involved in the dangerous and exploitative world of people smuggling.